So Jake's going to chat with us tonight about staying strong until the end. I know I kind of chatted with you guys a bit last week about, not giving up just because it's December and it's a tough month, and still like focusing on you and sharing your journey and how it'll, set you up for a good January. But yeah, Jake, I'll let you kind of take it away.
You got it. Well, I'm super excited to be here. I've worked with Jen quite a bit over the last year. Tiffany, I've worked with you a little bit. I know that much.
Yep.
So it's really nice to meet you, Lisa, meet you, Emily. Kind of what I do, I cover diamonds to 3 stars. And so really the emphasis is on helping people kind of start with their business. And then once they hit the diamond rank, not to slow down or change their mindset and to continue on to the 1-star, 2-star, 3-star rank. So you'll see a huge emphasis on kind of leadership stuff and how to get past the diamond to 1-star rank next year going forward. But what I wanted to talk about today, and I've kind of talked to Jen a little bit about this as well, is ending the year strong is really starting 2017 strong. So it's super important to take into account consistency is going to be a huge thing right now. Because if you're staying consistent with your programs, you're staying consistent with your nutrition and your posts on social media, you never know who's watching. And I promise you that somebody in January and February is going to come out of the works who you had no idea was watching and be like, I'm so impressed with what you've been able to do through the holidays. I want it. And so it's a key during this time of year because mindset changes a little bit. People are all about the families. They have other obligations and stuff like that. And so it just becomes a little bit different to talk to people and to connect. And you never know who's watching because there's always somebody watching. So you need to make sure you stay consistent and keep posting, keep showing your workouts, and keep talking nutrition and how you're getting the results and you're doing everything. That's going to be key. With that being said, now is the time of year to get creative as well because it is the December month. It's get creative. Are you asking spouses a little bit, and that's kind of awkward, but it's worked in the past to like reach out to a spouse. Hey, I know your wife's interested in this. It's an opportunity for you to buy her a gift if you want. Sometimes the husbands are like, does she think I'm fat? Does she think I'm telling her she's fat if I buy this? And then you got to talk them off, no, it's not about that. She just really looks forward to this and she would love to get some results. So I know she'd appreciate it. There's a way to get creative. But just staying on top of everything you need to be doing. Your 4 vitals are key during this time of year because it can be that it gets in the routine. People just change a little bit. So you're going to have to connect with a lot more people, reaching out more, talking to more people. But by doing all this, the biggest part that comes into play is you make the right connections for January and February, right? You make the right connections to have big challenge groups in January, big challenge groups in February. And starting off the year is hugely important. And so I just can't emphasize enough the importance of making sure you're staying consistent, the importance of making sure you're setting those goals and staying on track. So when you're coming into the last 2 weeks, set goals. How many people do you want to talk to? How many people do you want to connect with? And then going in to the first 3 months, have a 90-day plan. What do you want to accomplish in January? Do you want to maximize that in February? And what's that going to look like in March? Right? So set yourself up and kind of build out that business plan for the first quarter and saying, this is what I need for my business. My goal next year is to be a 2-star premier coach by the end of the year. I need to make that happen. So by March, end of March, I need to be 1-star diamond. What does that look like, right? And so what I love about goal setting and planning and this kind of stuff is set an end date to what you want to do. Don't just say, I want to go 1-star, I want to go diamond. Let's do it. Set an end date. I want to go diamond by the end of January. I want to be 1-star by the end of March, that kind of stuff. Then you can work backwards and say each week, what are the actions I need to take place so that you can maximize that. And then it helps out for like Jen because she can hold you accountable for that. She can say, oh my gosh, Emily, did you contact the 20 people you were supposed to this week? No, I was able to get 18. Okay, that means next week you got to do 22. It's a good ability to hold people accountable, and it works the same for you guys. I hope you're going to your leaders and saying, what are your goals? What are you doing? What do you need to do? And hold them accountable. And by holding them accountable, the best we can do, talk to them. Remind them, hey, are you doing this? Are you doing that? And just keep on top of those goals that they've set. So really it's all encompassing right now. And right now is so important to get on top of everything because January is 2 weeks away. And people in the health and beauty industry love the new start of year because it's a fresh start. 2016 could have been hard on them. They're ready for a fresh start and they just want to start new, and they're going to start January 1st, right? You need to be reaching out and connecting with people so that you can find those people who are ready to start January 1st. Get the challenge packs in their hands. Get them on programs, and most importantly, get them on Shakeology. Shakeology, I can't emphasize enough how important that is. A lot of the times we talk challenge packs, and it's like get your challenge packs, get your SC points, but we don't emphasize enough the importance of what Shakeology has to offer. Now, Monday night, we had a exclusive French call. It's kind of like the national wake-up call, but we do it for Quebec. Since they're French-speaking and there's opportunities of people not being able to listen to the English calls. And we actually had co-creator of Shakeology, Isabel Deichler, on. And Isabel is from Quebec, so she speaks French. Guys, the phone call was phenomenal because she really just talks you through how important the 70 ingredients, the amazing nutrients that are in Shakeology. A lot of the times when people compare Shakeology, they look at one ingredient, and they're like, I don't need Shakeology. I'll take this. It's a little bit cheaper and it's got more protein. Yeah, it might have more protein, but you're not getting everything else, right? So it's important to make sure you know and understand the product, know and understand the benefits that come from it. Does it provide mental clarity? Does it provide more energy? And those kind of things can really help direct conversations when somebody's like, I'm all about protein. And it's like, that's great, but what about fiber? What about phytonutrients? What about riboflavin? Like all that kind of stuff is all found in Shakeology, and it's stuff we need every single day. You don't find that in McDonald's. You don't find that in your Starbucks coffee. You don't find that in your protein shakes, right? So it's important to understand Shakeology leads us to results, okay? And here's the one of the last things I want to talk about. I don't want to take up a ton of time tonight for you guys and just ramble on, but one of the last things I think is super key to this is success all starts with your guys' mindset, right? It's the same for your challengers. When you guys get people in challenge groups, when you get them on programs, a lot of times you'll see if they want success, they got to have the mental transformation before they really see the physical transformation. So make sure that as you guys go into the last 2 weeks, as you guys get ready to start the year strong, you have full confidence in yourselves that you can do it. Okay? Confidence in yourself is going to be key to this. And I can tell you right now, the fact that you're on this call means you're doing the right things. Means you're wanting to build this and you have that desire. And you know how to do it. So it's about connecting with people and talking to them and doing that. So I have full confidence that you can end the year strong and that you're ready to just blast off in 2017. Because, we got Super Saturdays right around the corner. I hope you guys are getting ready and prepped and attending one of those near you. You got to get to the events. You got to make phone calls. You got to get on events. That's where leadership is built and networking is had. So you meet other people like it. So why I wanted to touch on the confidence in yourself, and it starts with a mental transformation and leads into the physical. Make sure you emphasize that in your challenge groups. Hey guys, I hope you're doing personal development. If you're new to personal development, here's a couple suggestions. Watch this YouTube video. Watch this seminar video, right? Give them a couple ideas. and follow up with them during challenge groups. Hey, did you have an opportunity to watch that or read your book? Or what principles have you learned through personal development that you think would benefit people in this group? Kind of get conversation rolling. Because personal development works in this way for me. Read and understand the principles. Teach the principles to your downline, your challengers, to further solidify them for yourself and to help others know what you're doing and learning. And then 3, apply the principles into your business. If you kind of follow that order where you read and understand, teach, and then apply, just by teaching it, you further understand it, and it will give you a better idea of how to officially apply it in the business. So personal development is going to be key in this. Have the mental transformation to get the more attainable physical results. Because if you believe in yourself, you're more likely to stick to your nutrition plan. You're more likely to give it 110% during your workouts, right? The great thing about this is if I put in 80%, I get 80% results. And you can have those conversations with people, your challenge groups. Hey, I'm not seeing the results I want. Are you putting in the effort? Are you giving your 110%? Well, I think so. And it's like, okay, you need to have more confidence in your ability to do the exercises. You need to push yourself. If you think you only have 1 more left and you do 2, right? Your body can go a lot further than you think. And so if you think you can handle up to a 7, do 8, do 9, right? Because you can push yourself and your body will come through. It's a mental game. So stay mentally strong. And for you guys, key. Know you can do it. Have confidence you can do it. And kill the last 2 months and start off 2017 immensely strong. I know you have goals. I know that you have visions and passions of where you want this business to take you. Get attached to those. It's going to get hard at times. That's just how business goes. It gets hard. But if you have a why that you can emotionally attach to, that'll get you through those rough times. And that'll let you say, you know what, I knew this was going to be difficult. I'm pushing through and I'm doing it. Because I know Shakeology is important and I know it's changed my life and I want to change the lives of others. So, do you guys have any questions? Do you have any comments? Anything you would like me to address?
Ladies, anything?
We got a shy group.
We do, because I'm shy. So I attract shy people, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. That's not true. I have a few not shy girls. Amanda, we know Amanda's not shy.
Yeah, I'm like.
And Maddie, if Maddie was on here, she's not quiet either. I just wanted to say a couple things. What did I really like that you said? Well, I've got a lot of things that you said, but oh, I liked about the asking your someone's spouse. I would have never thought to reach out to someone's significant other and ask them about buying it for a gift. So that's kind of a neat idea. And I also liked how you said about setting an end date. I don't ever do that. I just say, I want to go diamond, I want to go 5-star, I want to go elite, but I never say, okay, I need to do it by this day. So that's definitely something I need to do moving forward. And then backtrack and see what I have to do. How many people do I need to talk to? How many, people do I need to recruit? Things like that. So I think that almost makes it a little bit easier when you can kind of, instead of just having this big goal sitting there and not really knowing how you're going to hit it or when you're going to hit it. So I like that too. And mindset is so huge. We just had Amy Walker Patterson did a call for us last week on mindset, vision, and belief. And she was just saying, you have to just know you can do it and kind of do it, especially when it gets tough, through the tough days. You have to have that strong why and just kind of continue to push through. Not to mention, if we don't believe in ourselves, and work on our confidence and stuff, how can we expect others to want to join us and things like that? She made a good point. She said something about hopping on a train. If you don't know where you're going on that train, how can you expect others to jump on your train if you have no idea where your destination is? I really like that. But yeah, and PD obviously huge, 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 huge. Ladies, anything?
I really liked the mental transformation before the physical one. That's kind of what I needed to hear, I think, because that's kind of what I've been struggling with is, yeah, I need to do PD and realize that my head has to be in it. So that was really good.
Awesome.
Okay, wait. While Emma's here, I would like a photo, please. Last time I took a bad one. No one was happy with me. Okay, everyone smile. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany, smile.
I am.
Oh, I'm dark. But that's okay. Lisa. There you go. Oh, I think your hand's in the way, but that's okay. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, and here's the thing. So to reiterate a couple of those points that you guys touched on as well, something that's key and so important is I think it happens so often that we just say, you know what, Jen, I want to hit diamond. Let's do this. And it's like, great, let's roll. It's so open-ended that we don't really know what we need to do to get you there. Right? And if you set an end date, you know how much is going to be required of you, which makes it a lot easier on you guys, and it's a lot more clear. And it's the same thing if Jen were to say, I want to go 5-star by June. Great. I'm going to hold her accountable to that. And now she knows how much I can push her. And she knows how much is going to be required of her. So it really gives you an understanding of where your business is. I heard something the other day. This was actually just yesterday on one of my mastermind calls. That was so great. It's Kim Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Fitzpatricks, most likely in Canada, who are just killing it right now. She was at the GoPro event in Vegas. And one of the ladies that was one of their presenters, she said, don't have an employee mindset, be a CEO of your own business. And I liked the differentiation in the two. Because a lot of the times we just say be a CEO of your business. But what I liked about this is there was kind of the clarifying of don't have the employee mindset of saying, you know what, Jen, how do I get somebody to buy Shakeology? Or, Jen, how do I do that, right? Instead of going to your upline and asking, you can just do some of the research and figure it out. Or you can just get some information and go to Jen and say, hey, I have this situation. Would this be the correct response? And she can walk you through it, right? If you have that kind of mentality, people gravitate towards that mentality. So make sure that you're kind of thinking on those terms as well. And most definitely, just continue to do your personal development. I can't stress that enough. I am a huge, huge fan of personal development, currently reading or listening to the 12-week year. And there's principles everywhere to take advantage of. So what I'm going to commit you guys to do, since we're going into 2017, write your goals down and set an end date and get them to your upline so that they know what's expected of you and you know what's expected of you and you know how much you're going to have to do. And that might even be, I want to be diamond by June, and you realize that you could be diamond by February kind of thing. That's what we want, is set it and then look at it and say, is this realistic or could I do more? Or do I need to push it out a little bit, right? So set your goals, give it an end date, and give that to your upline, and you guys can see huge success in the first quarter of the year. Huge success in 2017, but you got to have the grit, you got to have the mindset, and you got to be ready to do it. So, any other questions? Any other comments?
Oh, I'm just looking at the babies.
I know. Adorable.
No, that was really great. Yeah, you touched on a lot of really important points that I know are really going to benefit all of us and the ladies that missed this call. So thank you.
You bet. Happy to be here. I was super glad that we were able to make it work. You guys are awesome. I mean, seriously, I just get so excited about all these coaches that make the time to get on calls and take the effort, and those are the ones that make a difference. So thank you for taking the time, and I really appreciate you guys having me on your call. So thanks, Jen.
No, thank you for taking the time to do this for us. You were awesome,
Yeah,
as
thank
always.
you.
You bet.
All right, well, enjoy the rest of your night. Get some sleep.
Oh, I definitely will. Got to do some things before. I got some homework I got to get done, but
Oh,
'tis life.
yeah, that's true. Well, good luck with that.
Thanks. Well, you guys have a good night. Thanks again. If you need me,
Thank you.
message me.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I was wanting to take a sip of this that entire time. I'm going to stop.